cannot cry. Finding a way when you cannot see. Man with this system, he cannot breathe.
Proper producer.
My mind it runs, all these thoughts are troubling. Fighting to give up my pain, fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need, right? Yeah.
Is that what you want?
But what I'm saying is
that what you want?
What you motherfuckers
This
want?
bitch don't want me.
You
I
don't
ain't
want
even did
no
nothing.
problems with me. Who the fuck do you think
Hang
you
on,
are?
please. Let's bring this What the down. fuck is even the problem? Come on, it's
I
not
said
even
what I
necessary.
said. Goddamn
Let's
right, if you
sit
whooping her
down.
ass, I'm gonna peel your ass up off of her. Alright?
Okay, and if you do that, that's fine. And I said that I will have a problem with you too.
And that's cool.
She not trying to fight Hinata. Right. She What said I'm she saying gonna to break you it up. is
This drunk
you
shit,
need-
I ain't into it. I don't need
Pop
liquor
that
to
bitch
address
soon.
no bitch.
Hit
All
that
y'all
hoe.
can line it the fuck up if y'all got a
No,
problem
y'all
with
can
how I
line it
run the
up.
reunion. That's what y'all can do. That's what can happen.
The best thing for you to do is to calm down and listen to what I'm saying. Because we gotta think about jail, we
I ain't gotta think about
family.
none of that shit. I got bail money at the end of the day. Check my motherfucking street credibility.
Tsunade,
Check that shit.
calm down.
Yeah, both of y'all calm down. Let's sit down.
Don't come at me like that. Don't come at me like that.
Hinata, sit down. Sit down. But wait, hold on. I promised I will be calm, and I'm being calm. I'm not in your face.
Hinata, I got
You're
be
in mine.
quiet. Cause don't come at me like that.
Listen, calm
I'm
down.
real nice to every motherfucking body, but don't fucking disrespect me though.
I didn't.
You did.
You obviously have a beef
Be
you're trying to
quiet,
pick.
Hinata. I ain't gotta pick shit.
Obviously
what is
you
wrong
do
with
if
you?
you-
Stop it! Never in my life have I yelled at you like this. This drinking has become a serious issue. We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Tyra, shut the fuck up.
Hinata, let's calm down. Don't do too much on Suna. Leave that to me. Wrinkles. Proceed.
Loose booty. Keep it cute.
Always.
Hinata.
Please refrain from directing your alcoholic rages at me. Because you won't get any passes from me.
That's fine. I don't need any.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass. Welcome back. It's almost time for us to wrap up this reunion, but we have one more thing to discuss. The unresolved issues between Ino and Hinata. Now we know Ino and Hinata have had their issues in the past, and after some apologies, you would think they would be on a much better foot. But it seems history has repeated itself because today it seems they're in the worst space they've ever been in. Ino, tell us about what you think is straining the relationship between you.
As honest as I can be, we have an issue right now because of her spiraling. At the beginning of the season, we were on good terms. Good enough terms for her to ask me about Sasuke on behalf of Sakura, and good enough for me to ask her to help Sai. But because of whatever she's going through, she made a poor decision, and as a result, my husband is a liar. She then proceeded to act like she hasn't done anything wrong. She hasn't offered an apology. It's just all really frustrating at this point. Hinata, what's your perspective on the issues you two are having? My perspective is, she asked me for help. And whether she wants to admit it or not, I helped. If we can't sit up here and agree that Sai's brutal honesty and lack of understanding is what's causing them their problems, then the truth ain't in you. Now, because of me, Sai is thinking about what he's going to say and altering it so that he has a positive outcome. We can debate the politics and the morality of it all day, but I ain't do shit wrong. It's not my fault Sai took it to the extreme.
Was it even the extreme though? He set up a nice picnic for you. He told you everything you needed to hear to be happy. That damn therapist really the only reason you have a problem with.
Baby, I don't want my husband lying to me, selling me some fake dream. I want the love to be authentic.
And who's to say it's not? If you know Sai has trouble communicating his feelings to you, then why do you just automatically assume the feelings are negative?
Clock.
Why is it he doesn't say he loved me so he must not love me, instead of I know he loves me because he's still here? Sai isn't stupid. He know what a divorce is. So did you ever stop to think that if he didn't want to be with you, he would have already asked for a divorce?
Why the fuck are you talking?
You claim to be so good at making artificial life, you can't even make a man. And can. And how do you know that I have? I'm afraid you lack the expertise to tell me anything. Y'all not finna gaslight me into accepting that my husband is now a liar. And for what? To protect Hinata's image? Oh, you're saying everyone's on her side so she doesn't look bad? So she don't look worse. She already looked bad thanks to that wig. Bitch, you look bad. You did all that talking about other people's marriages. Now yours on the verge of divorce too. The difference is you actually need one. Eno, a little bit of devil's advocate here. Can you at least see where they're coming from though? If Sai isn't able to be romantic, the least he could do is what you ask him. I don't want that. I want more out of my marriage. I don't want to pretend to be happy because I settled for less. I'm not Hinata. I don't want crumbs. I deserve more. Why can't you just talk about you without bringing my name up? Why do you keep poking me? My bad. I'm just saying. Girl, you can go to the hottest part of hell. Because your husband is just as gay as mine. Gay? You just as dumb as anybody else, bitch. You don't get it. Oh, so you think Eno is naive about Sai's sexual interests? I think she's stupid. Stupid? Stupid is staying with a man that don't love you. Ain't that your dilemma, dummy? Okay, look, we're getting off subject. Hinata, despite everything, alcohol and all, you genuinely tried to help Sai and Eno. I did. But again, their situation didn't improve. So I'm not giving you the blame, but Eno feels in a way you are to blame. I feel like if you can make some type of attempt to rectify that, then you two would be able to get onto a better page. Someone has to step up and be the bigger person. And we know who it's not gonna be. It'll probably give you some peace of mind too. What am I apologizing for? Well, you have to name what you're apologizing for. Only apologize for the stuff you're sorry. But I don't know what I did. I'm not taking the blame for Sai. I mean, come on girl, you did just call the girl dumb. Okay, I'm sorry if I said you were dumb. Maybe I meant you're stupid. I don't know. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not. You're not funny, Hinata. I'm not trying to be. I'm being for real. No, you're trying to be funny. But if I get to exposing, then you're gonna be at a loss for words. Expose, honey. Don't refrain from the mess in the game. What else could you possibly have left to expose? Girl, what do you know? Please tell us. This bitch always knows something. Like damn, the bitch must have the great big book of everything. Why don't we ask the people you and your husband have been in an entanglement with? Girl, the only entanglements I know is the one with my fingers around your neck. You think they have an open relationship? Like, girl, I know a lot about a lot of people here that I chose not to bring to the table because it wasn't appropriate at the time. What did she say now? She said you and Naruto have an open relationship. Listen, you're not gonna keep talking about my relationship like you know what you're talking about. You're a greenhouse gas smoking hippie with at least I'm not sharing my man. You're a dumb hoe. I will fuck you up. Yeah, you gonna hear me? No. Go to jail like your husband's boyfriend. No, stop. You're gone. Assault charges incoming. I will fuck her up. She's done. Get her out. Hinata, look. Calm down. I'm right here. I'm done. I'm not gonna sit up here and fight these women every scene. Alright, we're back. We did have Hinata go ahead and leave for the night, and we're going to close out the reunion with the ladies that remain. Now, what happened? Well, we were talking back and forth, and all I know is she got up out of her seat, she stood in front of me, I stood up, and she just sort of lost control. Is that how you saw it? You were antagonizing her and throwing her marital issues in her face. Knowing she may be intoxicated, you were egging her on. Well, it's not my responsibility to manage her drinking. Well, I'm just saying you're not innocent. You antagonized her. This is not about being innocent. I think that we are all adults, and most of us are women. And we're able to sit up here on this couch because we can control ourselves. We fight with our words. I'm one of the best at it. If you feel like you cannot defend yourself after you tell lies or you say things and you don't want someone to have a response, then you don't need to be sitting up here. As adults, alcohol is often a part of gatherings and celebrations, and many times it can push conflicts to levels they may not have even gone. I think it's always best practice to pay attention to the people who may have had a few too many drinks. That way you can kind of gauge where their head is at. She's been having too many drinks all season. Right. So knowing that, you always have to be on the lookout for the moment when a simple argument might turn into, damn, bitches can't say excuse me. True, but it's not the next person's responsibility to manage a grown woman's alcohol consumption. No, but as a sober person, I should be able to remove myself from a situation with a person who may not be in their right mind. I'm curious, Sakura, and you were sitting in the middle of it. Was there any moment that you began to sense that the argument might get physical, especially with Hinata drinking? Well, I did once. Ino said she was going to expose her, and she said what she said. I knew Hinata wasn't in the mental space to restrain herself and that something may happen. I'm simply returning serve on what she said. She can talk about my husband, but I can't say what I know about her. It's the whole exposing thing. You always on this thing to try to blow up somebody's spot. Hinata only talked about stuff that was on the show. But you always want to come up here with stories we never heard, rumors off of blogs. It's too much. Understanding what you're saying about responding to comments about your family. Do you also understand how someone can feel like you're hitting below the belt by bringing up rumors about them? No, I don't think that's what her issue is. I think her issue is far, wide, and deep, and I don't think it has anything to do with a rumor. If it's not true, why get because it's damaging. So you think if you had not brought up that rumor and you guys were just talking back and forth, you still think it would have went that way? I'm not gonna try to predict someone else's behavior. When I see someone cross a line, they're capable of anything. You keep provoking her while she's drunk. Did you not slap a glass out of her hand at my house? Yes, sometimes I have been put in a position where I have to defend myself. But I have always been the one pushing for us to reach a higher standard for our disagreements. I've always been clear on how I feel about fighting each other. Regardless of if I've had to do it or not, we should not be portraying ourselves as violent. We represent Konoichi all over the shinobi world. And the world knows I can fight. But that's not an excuse for us to get on TV and be violent towards each other just for the sake of doing so. I understand what you're saying, but again, fighting is ingrained in the definition of being a Konoichi. But you don't have to fight your friends. We don't have to fight each other. I remember getting a phone call from Orochimaru a few seasons ago about Sakura. Oh, I remember getting a phone call from you about Sakura. Yeah, okay. We were talking about, you know, the fact that Orochimaru doesn't like Sakura and why he feels like he needs to get her at the reunion. Now, who did you get that phone call from about let's get her? I got the phone call from you. Oh, don't play, Eno. Oh, yes, I got the phone call from you. Hold on, Sakura. And they say this all the time. Because I'm not even finna talk to you about it because you finna try to go dirty. Oh, no, I don't go dirty. Don't do it. Let me try to tell you playing dirty. Let me try to tell you that. No, you can't win playing dirty. You can't win playing dirty. You can't win playing dirty. I think we know that. I've had a problem with Sakura. I have told Sakura. And guess what? We are cordial. She's been very public about how she feels. Now, but you're not coming over here starting drama. This is not the weakest link, boo-boo. Anytime I feel any way about somebody, I will let them know. Good night, Eno. Because you get nothing else from me today. Goodbye. Don't make me call Hinata. Oh, Jesus. Well, don't make me call Jiraiya. Dig him up. Okay. Alright, everybody. That's it. I guess this drama will roll over to the next season, and we'll see where it goes from there. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. And this concludes the Season 5 reunion of the Real Housewives of Konoha.